Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rukal, Kudash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone. The citation of brothers is pushing his word in truth and sincerity and with charity, and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I'm gonna jump straight into it, man. This is the book of Susanna. And basically these were two other priests trying to commit adultery, and now they're bearing false witness against her. All right. Matter of fact, let me read a little bit. She's about to bathe. This is Susanna 1:17. Says, then she said to her maids, bring me oil and washing balls, and shut the garden doors, that I may wash me. And they did, and she bade them, and shut the garden doors, and went out themselves at privy doors to fetch the things that she had commanded them. But they saw not the elders, because they were hid. All right. So they watching everything. They seen the whole breakdown, but they're hiding. They don't want to be seen. It says, now when the maids were gone forth, the two elders rose up and ran unto her, saying, behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with thee. Therefore consent unto us, and lie with us. If thou wilt not, we will bear witness against thee that a young man was with thee, and therefore thou didst send away thy maids from thee. And then Susanna sighed. So they said, hey, you gonna either give it up, or we gonna shit. Basically, they blackmailed her. Hey, if you don't do this, you don't consent to us. All right, then this was gonna happen. And it's not gonna be pretty. All right, it's not gonna. You're not gonna like it. It says, so they said, we're gonna bear a witness against you, and we're gonna say that, hey, she was with a whole man. All right. And then verse 22 says, then Susanna sighed and said, I am strained on every side, for if I do this thing, it is death unto me, and if I do it not, I cannot escape your hands. Because she knows, hey, that's going off. So if she does these things, hey, shit, she going off, and she will be put to death, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that. But if I do these things, she cannot escape their hands, man. Why? Because they say they're going to bear false witness against her. But she says, verse 23 says, it is better for me to fall into your hands and not do it, than to sin in the sight of the Lord. It says, with that, Susanna cried with a loud voice, and the two elders cried out against her. And so she was found. They cried out against her. Let's skip down. Because now they're about to put her to death. All right. They're about to put her to death because, hey, because she trusted into the Lord. She said, I'm going to fall into your hands. Fuck it. I'm not going to sin against the Lord. All right? I'm not going to sin against the Lord. I'm going to fall into your... She trusted into the Lord. She feared the Lord. Susanna 1:43 says, thou knowest that they have borne false witness against me, and behold, I must die. Whereas I never did such thing as these men have maliciously invented against me. And the Lord heard her voice. Therefore, when she was led to be put to death, the Lord raised up the Holy Spirit of a young youth whose name was Daniel, who cried with a loud voice, I am clear from the blood of this woman. Then all the people turned them towards him and said, what mean these words that thou hast spoken? So he standing in the midst of them said, Are ye such fools, ye sons of Israel, that without examination or knowledge of the truth ye have condemned a daughter of Israel? Return again to the place of judgment, for they have borne false witness against her. He said, hold up. So the Lord put it on spirit on Daniel. He said, hold on. Hey, examine the whole, know the whole matter. What's going on? Why y'all so quick to judge, put a late judgment on this lady? Hey, hold on. What y'all doing? All right. It says, wherefore all the people turned against in haste, and then the elders said unto him, Come, sit down among us, and show it us, seeing the Most High had given thee the honor of an elder. Then said Daniel unto them, Put these two aside from one another, and I will examine them. So he separated the elders. The ones that are bearing false witness against Susanna, he said, all right, put them on one side of the room, and you put the other nigga on the other side of the room. All right? So when they were put asunder one from another, he called one of them and said unto them, O thou art waxen old in wickedness, now thy sins which thou hast committed aforetime are come to light. For thou hast pronounced false judgment, and hast condemned the innocent, and hast let the guilty go free. Albeit the Lord said, The innocent and righteous shall thou not slay. Now then, if thou hast seen her, tell me, under what tree sawest thou them companying together? Who answered under a mystic tree? And Daniel said, Very well. All right, so he gave him an answer. Thou hast lied against thy own head. For even now the angel of the Most High have received the sentences of the Most High to cut thee in two. So he put him aside and commanded to bring the other, and said unto him, O thou seed of Canaan, and not of Judah. Hey, you niggas are heathens, man. All right, they considered heathens, man. Oh, you seed of Canaan, man, and not of Judah. Beauty had deceived thee, and lust had perverted thy heart. Thou hast dealt with the daughters of Israel, and with the fear of company with you, but the daughter of Judah would not abide your wickedness. Now therefore tell me, under what tree didst thou take them company together? Who answered, under an home tree. And these niggas give me two different answers. Hold on. How can two walk together unless they be agreed? They don't even agree on the same tree. But yet they coming together to put this woman, Susanna, onto death. Why? Because she feared the Lord and didn't consent. But the Lord put it on Daniel's spirit, and hey, hold on, to examine the whole matter. Then said Daniel unto him, Well, thou hast also lied against thy own head, for the angel of the Most High waiteth with the sword to cut thee in two, that he may destroy you. With that all the assembly cried out with a loud voice, and praised the Most High, who saved them that trust in him. Call alarm like how about Shem Yahushai, man. Yeah, we are to trust in the Lord, man. All right, don't fear man. Don't fear the Most High. We are not to fear man. All right, and this is one of many great examples, man. She kept her integrity. She said, "Shit, she didn't fear those men. She feared the Lord. So she did not consent. She did not lie with them. And look, the Lord still delivered her." It says, and they rose against the two elders, for Daniel had, and basically what they was gonna put what they was gonna do unto her, the judgment they was gonna give unto Susanna, that's what they received. They was put unto death. And I want to get Sirach chapter 2 verse 10. It says, matter of fact, let me start at 1. It says, Sirach 2 and 1 says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure. And make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last ends. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. And without faith it's impossible to please the Lord, man. It says, order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Hey, fear the Lord, trust in the Lord, man. Hey, he got you. He got us. There's been so many times, a few testimonies, Lord got me out of jams, man. Hey, just trust into the Lord, man. Fearing the Lord. Alright? Hey, trust in the Lord. Hey, cleave unto him. Let me get Proverbs 1:33. It says, but whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Call Halam like how about Shimmy outside, man. Hearken unto the Lord, fear the Lord, and don't fear man. Alright? Until next time, Shalom and Abad Babal.